Zoon's Music Collection is a series of Touhou CDs that often have story text attached with each song. For visuals and official media, all we've gotten are the covers of the CDs. My fanwork circle, Fantasy Mechanics, was in a unique situation. We had assets from other Touhou fan games we'd made, including a still unreleased Hifu game. We've also been building the Hifu Music Archives, a collection of free-to-use arrangements of songs from Zoon's Music Collection. So, we had a lot of assets done. Which leads us to this. Changeability of Strange Dream, Visual Edition. The Visual Edition features visual recreations of the story scenes as described in the second Touhou CD, Changeability of Strange Dream. The proper way to experience the original CD is to read the stories as you listen to the music. This version isn't meant to replace that, but it does offer an alternative. So, if you couldn't get into the stories from reading by itself, maybe this version will work. Or, if you want to revisit the stories of the CD in a new way, you can try this version. All you need is a computer that has a web browser. The songs featured in this release are not the originals, since that would violate Touhou guidelines. Instead, they're the versions that were newly created for the Hifu Music Archives by WookieWalk. These arrangements are meant to evoke the same emotions as the originals, but they also provide a fresh listening experience with some cool new instrumentation. On the art side of things, most art was drawn by DJ Thunderheart for previous projects, but the Bamboo Forest background was drawn specifically for this project and is brand new. As this was a project made mainly for fun, the scope is fairly small. Scenes are presented with the limited amount of art assets that were available, but in a way, I think this works well. Mary's perception of Gensokyo is that of an outsider trying to comprehend unexplainable things. So, things like character silhouettes help get you into Mary's mindset. This has been a fun project to work on. I consider it a sort of tech demo for what you can do with the Hifu Music Archives. You can play the game through a link in the description below. If you want to keep up with new additions to the Hifu Music Archives and see updates on other Touhou fanworks we make, then please subscribe to the Fantasy Mechanics YouTube channel. Feel free to check out whatever things interest you. And now, to end off this video, here's a look at one of the story scenes.